As we venture further into the cosmos, a new danger emerges from above. Falling rocket parts, remnants of our spacefaring ambitions, pose a growing threat to aircraft and those aboard. While the vastness of the sky might seem like an insurmountable buffer, the reality is far more precarious. The University of British Columbia, in a groundbreaking study, has revealed the shocking odds of a catastrophic encounter between falling space debris and a passenger plane. The research, published in the esteemed journal, paints a sobering picture. The study's authors, using sophisticated modeling techniques, determined that the probability of a large rocket body crashing into a plane is significantly higher than previously thought. While the exact figures remain confidential, the study concludes that the risk is not negligible and warrants immediate attention. The implications are profound, especially as the number of rocket launches continues to soar. The dawn of commercial spaceflight, while exhilarating, has exacerbated the issue of falling debris. With companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin launching rockets with increasing frequency, the skies are becoming more crowded with potentially hazardous debris. Each launch, while pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity, also increases the statistical likelihood of an accident. The study warns that without proper mitigation strategies, we are playing a dangerous game of Russian roulette with our skies. History is replete with examples of space debris wreaking havoc on Earth. In 1979, the U.S. space station Skylab disintegrated upon re-entry, scattering debris across the Indian Ocean and Western Australia. While there were no casualties, the incident served as a stark reminder of the potential dangers posed by falling space junk. More recently, in 2020, debris from a Chinese Long March 5B rocket fell uncontrolled over the Atlantic Ocean, narrowly missing populated areas. Section 5. A numbers game with lives at stake. The statistics are alarming. Space debris, often referred to as space junk, is a growing concern for scientists and space agencies around the world. This debris includes defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, and fragments from disintegration, erosion, and collisions. The sheer volume of this debris is staggering and poses a significant threat to both manned and unmanned space missions. According to NASA, over 27,000 pieces of space debris larger than a softball are currently being tracked as they orbit Earth at speeds of up to 17,500 miles per hour. These objects are moving at such high velocities that even the smallest piece can cause catastrophic damage. The tracking of these objects is a monumental task, requiring sophisticated technology and constant vigilance. These objects, capable of causing significant damage upon re-entry, represent only a fraction of the estimated millions of pieces of debris too small to track. These smaller fragments, though less than 10 centimeters in size, can still pose a serious threat. They can puncture spacecraft, damage satellites, and even endanger the lives of astronauts. The challenge lies in the fact that these tiny pieces are nearly impossible to detect and track with current technology. The study highlights that even small pieces of debris traveling at such high speeds can inflict catastrophic damage to an aircraft. Imagine a tiny fragment, no larger than a paint chip, colliding with an aircraft at such velocities. The impact can be devastating, potentially leading to loss of life and significant damage to the aircraft. This is not just a theoretical risk. There have been documented cases where space debris has caused real damage. The aviation industry is increasingly aware of this threat and is working on strategies to mitigate the risks. However, the unpredictable nature of space debris makes it a challenging problem to solve. The need for international cooperation and advanced technological solutions has never been more critical. Section 6. The hidden dangers lurking above. As we gaze up at the night sky, it's easy to forget that space is not just a serene expanse of stars and planets. Beyond the beauty lies a realm filled with potential hazards that could impact our lives on Earth. The study also warns of the hidden dangers posed by uncontrolled rocket body re-entries. These events are not just rare occurrences, they happen more frequently than most people realize. Each time a rocket is launched, there is a possibility that parts of it may not return to Earth in a controlled manner. Unlike satellites, which are designed to burn up completely upon re-entry, rocket bodies often do not follow the same fate. Satellites are engineered with materials that disintegrate upon re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, ensuring that they pose minimal risk to those on the ground. Rocket bodies, however, are often large and sturdy enough to survive the fiery descent. These components are built to withstand the harsh conditions of space travel, which means they can endure the intense heat and pressure of re-entry. As a result, they can make it through the atmosphere relatively intact. This means that large, potentially hazardous pieces of metal can crash back to Earth with little warning, creating a dangerous situation. These pieces can range from small fragments to large sections of the rocket, all of which can cause significant damage upon impact. Posing a significant threat to life and property, these falling rocket parts can cause extensive damage. Imagine a large piece of metal crashing into a populated area. The consequences could be catastrophic. Buildings could be destroyed, and lives could be lost. The researchers emphasized the need for improved tracking and prediction capabilities to mitigate these risks. By enhancing our ability to monitor and predict the re-entry paths of these objects, we can better prepare for and potentially prevent disasters. Advanced technology and international cooperation are crucial in addressing this growing concern. Section 7. Towards Safer Skies, a global imperative. The researchers propose several solutions to address the growing problem of falling space debris. These include designing rockets with controlled re-entry capabilities, developing technologies to deorbit defunct satellites and rocket bodies, and establishing international guidelines for space debris mitigation. Implementing these solutions will require significant investment and collaboration between nations, but the cost of inaction is far greater. Section 8. International Cooperation, the only way forward. The issue of space debris transcends national borders, demanding a coordinated global response. The study emphasizes the need for international cooperation in establishing and enforcing space traffic management regulations. A unified approach is crucial to ensure the long-term sustainability of space exploration and protect our planet from the growing threat of falling debris. Section 9. Our future in the balance. As we stand on the cusp of a new era of space exploration, we must proceed with caution and responsibility. The advancements in technology have opened up possibilities that were once the realm of science fiction. From the dream of colonizing Mars to the establishment of permanent lunar bases, humanity is on the brink of becoming an interplanetary species. However, with these grand ambitions come significant challenges and responsibilities. The growing problem of falling space debris is a stark reminder of the potential consequences of our actions. Every piece of debris, no matter how small, poses a threat to both manned and unmanned missions. The Kessler syndrome, a scenario in which the density of objects in low Earth orbit is high enough to cause a cascade of collisions, could render space activities and the use of satellites in specific orbital ranges difficult for generations. By acknowledging the risks, investing in solutions, and fostering international cooperation, we can mitigate these dangers. We can ensure that our quest to explore the cosmos does not come at the expense of our safety here on Earth. International collaboration is key. Spacefaring nations must come together to create and enforce regulations that minimize space debris. Innovations in satellite technology, such as self-deorbiting mechanisms and debris capture systems, are essential. Furthermore, public awareness and education about the importance of space sustainability can drive support for these initiatives. Our future in space is bright, but it requires a collective effort to